What's up, print fam? Welcome back to the print shop. A bunch of you asked for an update on the aftermarket take-up reel. I can't even remember what it's called. So we're going to talk about that today. But quick shout out to our sponsor, firesprint.com, for sponsoring today's episode. Let's jump in. Honestly, I don't know what I would do if I had not had a take-up reel over the last few months. Not necessarily this take-up reel, but just a take-up reel. Having a take-up reel is a 100% must if you have a laminator. If you have a laminator, you have to have one. Because when you print prints, and a lot of prints, you gotta have them on a core to make it easy to consume. Now, this job, I've only printed one. I've got a few more things that I need to print. I will attach it to the take-up reel at this point. We will then laminate them, and then we will cut them. This job is a smaller job, and it did not have laminate, but they did not want to pay for it. So it did not go even on the take-up reel, even though it probably could have justified it because it's 4 of these 4-foot sections. Now, the take-up reel itself, I like it. If I don't know if I would like the original one because I've never had it, but this one is great, other than I installed it crappy. It was supposed to be up here on the legs, but I stripped the screws and broke them, and so it won't come off. So having it here allows us to easily adjust it so that when the media comes down, it actually lines up with the core. So this is great. It's fine that it's not up there. It works great. It holds tension. It rolls it up. It's not super tight, not super loose, but it does its job. And that's really all I needed to do. I needed to take the print, put it on a core, so that I can then laminate it to then cut it on the cutter. So super cost effective. It was only a couple $100. I will link to it down in the description. So yes, I like it. I recommend it. I've left it on overnight before, even though it's scary because it's cheap and Chinese, but hey, what's not Chinese at this point? So, do I recommend? Yes. If I could go back in time, I probably would have just bought the original one, knowing that laminate is awesome, even though I hated on it for many years. But you know who I've never hated on? Firesprint.com. They're one of my favorite vendors. I've used them since before they sponsored the channel. So make sure you check them out for all your large format needs. Signs, banners, stickers, etc. They have their fast and free section, which makes it super easy to quote to your customers because it produces fast and it ships to you for free. So make sure you check them out. Save 10% off your first order with the coupon code in the description. Again, love this thing. The only thing that I would change is the install so that it could be up on the legs. But other than that, because I've already stripped the screws and already have the problem, then it's too late. It has a single plug that plugs in. It's got an up or down toggle switch so that you can rotate the reel forward or backwards. And it's really basic. It stops on tension. And yeah, but there's not much more to say. Super easy to hook up. Use a single piece of tape in the middle, and it's been working flawlessly. So if you need a take-up reel, this is a great option for you if you want to save money over, I think the OEM one, at least for my HP, is about $1,000. So there's not much more to say about it. It's great. I'm glad I have it. But on my next printer, I'm going to buy it with the OEM one. So worth the money for it. But now that I use it all the time, the OEM will probably be more worth it. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Thank you, Cam, for editing the video. Thank you guys for watching. And thanks, Firesprint, for sponsoring today's episode. We'll see ya all in the next one.